We're not taking this anymore. I said, Pharaoh, let the people free. And Satan, get behind me. Fight. Come on, stand up. I'm a church girl, and I'm gon' get her. It's a spiritual fight. So let's pray.
Okay, the question is, do Trayvon passing have anything to do with Tupac? Well, you see for yourself. And another thing is that you see who was on stage with the hologram with Tupac. Yours truly, Snoop Dogg, which called himself Trayvon. So yes, was Trayvon born to be a sacrifice? That's the question, you know. That's why you have to really be careful. If you don't know who you are and you don't know the meaning of your name and you don't know, these different things about yourself, you need to know that because you never know for yourself how you could get set up. But anyway, that's another video. But to show that this had something to do with the new age, to bring it forth, to make it happen. It's a lot of sacrifices that has to be done. And just like anything else, they do things in order to. They have a pattern. So if you haven't seen my video about Trayvon, the Illuminati and Trayvon, you need to look at that video, or it may have one under a warning to of Trayvon Martin. Okay, these videos, they express, I broke down Trayvon's name, which Trey by itself is 3, triangle, here we go, and the Von is used in different formats. So if you break it down, the answer's right there. So I'll let you do your research on that. But right here, what I'm letting you know is this was a sacrifice, a blood sacrifice. Then you find out later that they brought a hologram of Tupac. Okay. Trayvon age and Tupac, when he first started out rapping, pretty much the same age. And the hoodie also represent a secret. See, we wore hoodies and hats and things like that for style. But if you go back into history, that's why the KKK had theirs. The monks had theirs. Different hoods is what they wore. Because that was part of a secret society. So that is also a clue. But the things that Tupac and Trayvon have in common is they both represent freedom. And it's freedom, not just, thinking of freedom like black slavery, but freedom from all type of slavery. Tupac was about the black youth, young men especially, not pursuing to prison, because it's a prison and there's no freedom there. And Trayvon Martin, his last name Martin, it represents freedom. Okay, and then put icing on the cake is Zimmerman. He is half Mexican. And there you go again. That was Tupac's thing. Tupac was about the Mexican freedom too. He was about that. He was about people having freedom and not be treated like a puppet or not be treated like slavery. Even with your own people, even with your own kind. So that was like two pieces of a puzzle being put together right there. And then turn around, you have this hologram, you have Snoop Dogg, which call itself Trayvon too, and you got these people screaming and like, what, and there you go. Channeling. It was channeling the spirit. They're trying to bring Tupac's spirit back. That's what you were doing. So you was in that place, singing along with the song. You was channeling, and the sad thing is that they use the fans to do it. So Tupac warned you. He said, do not support the fake, support the real. You got to remember, Tupac was in the clique. He was in the game. He was in the society, but he was trying to warn the people he loved. He loved black people. You know what I'm saying? And he loved youth, and he loved Mexicans. He loved people. So you got to remember that he is trying to warn us. Tupac went into the game breaking the oath. He didn't just break the oath. When he went into it, you need to look at those videos again on his interviews before he got out of jail and went and got with Death Row. Tupac broke the oath before he even started it. He knew he had to get inside information on what's really going on so he could turn back and tell the people. It was like he said, it was all set up. It was all set up to warn us. And how I got proof, you'll see I have a lot of different things too. That's going to be another video, but because I break it down. And it's not just by his character. That is his name. The man that he was, it was another Tupac, Amar Shakur, and I know you know about that. But he was the same way. He was fighter like that, and then he turned down the religion they was doing that day, and he chose to be a Christian. That Tupac back in the day, and they beheaded him. They killed him just the same way as with Tupac. So the thing is this. You had to listen to what Tupac is telling you. And I advise you to, buy his CDs, and I advise you to use them as a tool, because Tupac he was breaking code. Like I said, when you realize that he was going in, he knew how deep he had to go. And that's why he got with old boys. That's why he was going to marry old girl for real. Because if you think about it, it was like he got in really good. But that's another video, because I'm going to break it down on how you got to remember he going to marry somebody. But at the same time, he's telling you, don't trust nobody. Don't trust nobody. And, you got to look at it from that perspective too. But he was acting as a spy for the world. He was acting as a spy for, us, to warn us, this is what's going on. Don't go down with it. Don't support the fake. Don't support the fake. And that is what we're doing when we say, yes, we want to listen. We're going to sing along with your hologram. Yeah, we're going to channel in spirits, and they're going to act like they Tupac, but they're not. They're not Tupac. They fake. They're not the real. So, maybe Trayvon was born for that order, for that sacrifice, to bring in the New World Order, because everything that's happening from since a long time, but 1999, from that point, oh, it's been radical. It's like a rush. It's like these secret societies are having a race of who could bring it in first, and that's another video on showing you how these different secret societies are having war amongst each other. Let me tell you, uh, demons, they don't like each other, but they will work together. But it has to be a common denominator. So you got to keep that in mind, because right now, we focus on the hip hop and the rock world, but see, the big deceivers is in the church. This is your girl, Church Girl Gon Ghetto. Holla at you.
I'm a church girl gon' ghetto. Yes, it's time to take me to another level.